What is up, guys? KeyLandPie here. As many of you guys know, I've been playing a lot of Punishing Gray Raven on my Twitch stream lately, and in the past day or so, there's been a lot of uproar with the global player base, with the launch of the game and such, to the point where the Discord had to be locked down because there was so much toxicity going on, as well as the game is becoming review bombed on the Google Play Store. So I wanted to make this video to briefly go over all the points of this drama as to why this blew up so big, as well as the official dev response that has just recently come out, and my opinions on this matter. So I want to start off by saying that I never intended for my first PGR video to be on this type of topic. I really wanted the first videos to be a reroll guide video, as well as a beginner tips video and other helpful guides. However, after seeing this dev response, I kind of feel this should be addressed. So for the drama, let's first start off with the events, which was a major concern with the global player base. As you guys can see here, the first event that we had on global was the energy recovery operation, and if you look at the rewards here, you can see that we have some materials, then we have 80 summon tickets, as well as up here at the end of the first original one, we have 250 summon tickets. Bear in mind, it takes 250 summon tickets to be able to get a summon, and so if you add that up, that's about a summon and a third of a summon. If you go to the wide range detector, you'll see here that it gives you 100, then 250, and then a skin to finish it off. So this was a concern for mostly two reasons. Firstly, the other servers have been kind of known for giving generous rewards, and as you can kind of tell, this is not really that generous for a 2-week long event where it gives you about 2 summons if you could finish out the entire event. The second reason was that in a 15-day period you cannot finish out both detectors or both slot machines to be able to get all the rewards. So when the event did come out, I did do some math as to how far free-to-play could get, as I did want this skin because I do main this character. And if you did do the tasks every single day, as well as do the extra bonus rewards, you'd actually only end up around the 10,000 mark of the wide range detector of the upper tier detector. So if you did want to finish out the rest of the event and get the skin, you basically had to go and buy these extra packs that they released kind of for this event, which gives cell batteries and some summon tickets and various other things. And if you buy these 3, you would basically have enough, give or take. Maybe you have to spend a little black cards or a little bit less to be able to max out the event and get the skin. To buy these 3 packs, you would have to spend around $90 because of how the packs work. There's no such thing as a 99 rainbow card pack. You have to buy this higher one or buy 2 of the smaller ones to add up to the total 99. So the next part of the drama was very short and simple. It was basically that the novice rewards, which are really there to help new players start off on the game, some of the rewards were cut into half. As you can see here from the other servers, you can see on day 1, you get 100 black cards, 100 black cards, 100 black cards, while on the global server on day 3, you're getting 50 black cards, 50 black cards. The actual difference in black cards between global and other servers for the novice rewards is actually about 1,000 black cards, which is about 4 single summons, and every single summon can actually help in these sort of games. The next part of the drama had to do with the amount of rainbow cards available in each rainbow card pack. As you can see here, this has 28 rainbow cards, while the monthly pass costs 30 rainbow cards. There's no such thing on the global server as a 30 rainbow card pack, which means you had to go and buy essentially the 34 rainbow card pack and have leftover rainbow cards you're not really going to do much with, because that's going to be 4 rainbow cards left over, and even the supply pack, that's a pretty good deal of the 5 rainbow cards, you would need 1 more rainbow card to go pick that up. If you look on comparison to some of the other servers, you can see here that they have a 6 rainbow card pack, a 34 rainbow card pack, 69, and 139. And lastly, for some minor drama, which kind of helped influence the locking down of the official PGR Discord so that nobody could send any more messages, it kind of started because the moderators handled the situation poorly, at least some of the moderators, where they would put down like a 2-minute slow mode and kind of threaten people to be warned or muted until they appeal it. And also, they said some weird snide comments. I'm not really going to get into that because I don't know who was all involved. But if you guys are interested in that, there's a lot of this kind of memes going on in the PGR subreddit. And now finally on to the dev's response about all of these issues. I'm not going to read the entire dev blog word for word just for the sake of time on this video. I will cover the main points, and I will be linking down these responses and all the important links down in the description below. So they first start off by apologizing and saying that they're listening to the community loud and clear, and they're going to be working towards fixing these issues. They are also stating that this is their first international release, but it should not be an excuse for the problems that they've been having. So for the event, the devs end up apologizing again because they feel they did not make the rules clear enough to players, because some players ended up having to spend black cards and real money to go and claim all their rewards. And that flies against their policy of being very generous on other servers through normal play. They state that they're past the point where they can massively rebalance the event and rework the rewards so they can be more generous. And so to fix this issue, they're going to be extending the event by 8 more days so that people can get more cell batteries. That's going to give you about 800 more cell batteries. So this fix of extending the event by 8 more days actually does help fix the issue of not being able to claim all the rewards, because like I said earlier, you had to spend about $90 to be able to go and get all the 3 packs and get 670 cell battery coins so you could help finish out the event. But this extension will allow all free-to-play players, if they started from the day 1 of the event, to get all the rewards. I've been reading some replies as well as some posts regarding this fix to the event, and there's a lot of people who think that you're still not going to be able to finish the event as a free-to-play. But I think a lot of people are forgetting that with the wide range detector, you're actually getting double the points whenever you do a spin. You're getting 250 points on the regular one, 270, 300, and 500, where the wide range does double it, so you will probably be able to finish out the event as long as you start at the start. Now, my issue with this response is that they say they cannot massively rebalance the event and rework the rewards, but I don't really see why they can't do it at this point, or at least give compensation in the mail to give you some extra summons or extra materials. I have no idea what the other server event rewards are like, but every single person that plays on the other servers has told me that these sort of rewards are pretty terrible compared to what they get on other servers. Now, my other concern is, what about the other people that ended up buying the packages so that they could get the extra cell batteries to finish out the event, or they used their black cards, whether it's the free-to-play ones, or they ended up buying them to finish out the event so they could get the skin? Are they not going to be compensated for any of this, and they're just going to have excess cell batteries they can't do anything with at this point because they are extending the event? So the other issue the devs end up responding to is the whole rainbow card pack, as well as the monthly pass issue, where there's a pack with 28 rainbow cards while the monthly pass costs 30 rainbow cards. To help remedy this issue, the devs are simply going to add an extra pack which costs 28 rainbow cards to buy. However, this other monthly pass will have the amount of black cards given adjusted to a lower value to compensate for the 2 less rainbow cards you have to use to purchase this pass. You also can't buy Monthly Pass A as well as Monthly Pass C at the same time, so you have to choose between spending more money to get more black cards per month, or you end up spending less money so you don't have excess rainbow cards, but you end up getting less black cards. I don't think this is a very good fix, but I think there's going to be people that are actually content with this. They end up stating that the app stores have their own pricing templates, and because of exchange rates and taxes, they don't really have control over the pricing. But I would like a little bit more insight as to what they mean by this, because I'm not fully convinced. Lastly, they end up addressing the novice mission reward difference issue, where there's about 1,000 black card difference. They say that Global has the Gray Feather Storm coating or skin, which belongs to the Bee Nanami, which everyone got for free, while players on the Chinese servers had to participate in the beta testing to go and get this skin. And if they didn't participate in the beta testing, they would have to spend more than 1,000 black cards to go and obtain this skin. So in order to balance the differences in rewards, they ended up taking 1,000 black cards away from Global and give you a skin instead. I think this is an absolute joke of a response because, first of all, Chinese beta testers got this skin for free, and not everyone wants this skin. If you look in-game and go look at the Nanami Bee Storm skin, you end up seeing it look like this. I personally don't want this, and I don't think I'm ever going to use this skin, but we'll end up seeing. And if people did want the skin, why not just give everybody the black cards and then put the skin in the shop for 1,000 black cards in case global players wanted to exchange it for that skin instead? All in all, I appreciate the devs are trying to make some fixes to these issues. However, I feel like these are not the fixes that they should be doing, and it does kind of still show their greed. I think the global players really just want equality with what the other servers have. And I'm really not seeing it in these fixes. They did say they will improve upon it in the future, and hopefully we end up just getting exactly what other people get. I did hear that the global server was picked up by a different investor. This may or may not be true, which is part of the reason as to why there are so many significant differences to cause a lot more greed, to try to go and get a lot more revenue early and get their investment back. I personally don't think this is how you should go about it. I think you should have a successful launch and do what a lot of other gachas do, where they end up pulling the game into a more pay-to-win fashion as the game progresses, or ideally keep it free-to-play friendly, kind of like the other servers have been, especially since their kind of competition is Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact, because they're very similar type of games, and Genshin Impact is getting a fairly sizable update soon. I do love PGR, so I will continue to be playing the game as well as making content for the game despite these kind of poor, iffy fixes. Hopefully they do make significant improvements, we shall see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do leave a comment what you guys think about all of this stuff. Consider leaving a like on the video, subscribe for more PGR content, as well as check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/KeylandPie. Follow the Twitter for Genshin Impact and PGR related news. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.